Alright, this is Mind Drops. Today we're going to finish up this little plant creature I started yesterday. And then we'll start working on the dragon some. So, here we go. Oh. Alright, so do a little bit of adjustment here on the screen. Focus in a little bit. Alright, here we go. Hey, good morning, Holly. I'm rolling on something. Alright. Just gonna finish up this little guy today and then start working some on the dragon. Got some ideas for it. Things are already kind of trial and error. Get to pull all the teeth out of it. Doing alright. It was alright night. Wasn't too rough. How are you doing today? Still contemplating how I want to do this guy. I know I like him so far, I guess. Well, that's good. Better than having a bad phone call, right? So this guy's turning out alright, I guess. I like his little leaves he's got. I want to make sure they kind of stick up when I bake them so that it can be kind of seen a little bit better that they're leaves. Worried about the hand staying on. I kind of don't like the head. I want to change it a little bit. There we go. I want to make sure it stands on all of its things sticking out. Yeah, I think it's cute too, but I just don't really care for the face. But maybe it'll grow on me a little bit more as I get a little more going on here. Oh, that's cool. You got to spend time with the baby you're gonna be babysitting or nannying. That's cool. That's cool. How's that going? Is that going good for you? I mean, I guess you already have 3 kids, so It's a little guy too, right? Huh. That's cool. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna just kind of go with this guy and at maybe 2 months. Oh wow. That's cool. It should be fun. Your youngest is like 7, right? There's a frog right outside the window. That's so awesome. That'll be a good experience for your kids too. I mean, your oldest already dealt with 2 younger. That's different, you know. Hi Elizabeth, how you doing today? I'm like hearing all kinds of weird noises outside. It's like a bunch of frogs I can hear, and then I hear the chickens, and then I hear like some chimes all going on at the same time. Sounds like music outside. That's good that you guys feel complete already. At least you know, 3 kids is a lot. I think we're just gonna kind of put a bunch of leaves on him and just see how he is. Maybe I'll go around and make it like a node right here. We're gonna do that right now before I add any leaves. Kind of like how the roots are already. Maybe I could have another one going down in the front here. But I got all these littler tools now. This could be a little stiffer. I want to put like a node, or like it could break off and grow again. That would kind of give it a cool look. Now it's pretty much just gonna be me getting some details in on it. I think it should be like another one down here. Yeah. Yeah, they're probably growing a lot too. Have 2 boys in the house at one time. It's kind of cool like that. I think I might want to smooth this part out a little bit more. Is your husband tall? Never see YouTube on there.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
I guess he's taller, but not tall. On a good day, you're 5'5". I'm only 5'9", so. On a good day, I'm 5'10". Depends on if I slouch or not. Your mom was 4'10". My sister's 4'11". My great aunt was like 4'9", 4'9" or 4'10". Yeah, so you got short in you too, huh? Yeah, my sister's like 4'11". It's so funny. I always make fun of her. She's my big little sister, or little big sister. She like runs and stuff, and I always make fun of her because like for her to do a mile, it's like twice the amount of steps as what I gotta do for a mile. And she's doing like these like Ragnarok run things, like a relay thing, all over. It's just crazy. Just make fun of her because her legs are so short. I'm not gonna worry too much about smoothing this out because I can take some alcohol too again, like I did with the Mob Boss. I think I'm gonna put a note on his leg here too, going off like it's a branch. Just checking out the lighting because I moved some lights around. I was just seeing how much different it was. Hope the rest of the week goes like last night did. It was nice and gravy. Easy night. As much as I hate where I work, I don't mind my job. It's weird how it works. Oh, hey. Hey, Roy Baser. Thanks for the lemon and the ice cream. Thank you very much. Well, I wonder if I can open this thing up yet. distributing my things. I had enough in there. I had to be above 50. It's neat that people do that, you know, like oh, you guys can have them, I guess. See, that's how many I've earned so far. Like it was like 50 something from streaming. I think the more people you have in your room, the more you earn. I'd like to say thank you to that guy. Maybe this one doesn't need it on that side, but this one does. This little guy's kind of neat. Still like him. I'm just a little bit leery about his head. Just don't really care for it. Do the same thing up here too. Leaves, little petals. Yeah, it's just something about the face. Maybe it's because I'm not used to doing something that's kind of cartoony like that. I want to add a bunch of leaves to them, and then because I'm only like 20 minutes into this, I have like another hour and 20 minutes to work on him to make him better for this challenge thing. I was thinking about maybe just trying to do another head. Oh, what happened there? Hey Google, turn on the craft area. Oh, you guys, thank you. I think I just gave you those. Didn't I? Thank you. Up and out your nose. Thank you. I don't know how many of them I have right now. Oh, I can't see it at this point. Yeah, I haven't tried changing the times I stream yet. A little spicy. Clean your sinuses. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Watching. I think I like his face, but maybe I could. Flat on that. could like put like a little lip around it or something. Can't seem to get it quite where. I think I have a whole lot of detail in there, but just a little bit will give it life when I paint them. Then maybe I'll like them a little bit more. So small. Guess I could have made them just a little bit bigger. Well, I was thinking about doing kind of like plant colors, you know, still like the green and the brown. And then I was thinking maybe doing the leaves different colors of green, maybe. And then like maybe actually doing like a flower. I haven't really thought about the top yet. I was kind of almost thinking about maybe making it with extra petals, you know, but then I thought 4 was kind of good. I just hope that the stuff I got in the fingers and stuff will stay. I have to rebend all these things back. They'll let me. I don't think they're gonna let me. Gonna have to redo the fingers. That's alright. Kinda want to do anyways. A little bit better of a technique now to make them, so maybe better to have it stick out a little bit farther than what it was. Probably a little better. And then maybe he could see his hand. Let's see, now this one's alright over here. That one seems like it still held its relative shape. That's alright, you can have longer fingers and longer hands. You want one? He is pretty cute. I'm hoping that the clay will stay together pretty good once it gets baked. This is that flexible stuff, so reminds me a little bit of like Kermit the Frog or something. Well, it looks actually pretty good. First time I actually seen it on the stream on D-Live, what it looks like. The picture quality is pretty good on there. Way cuter than Kermit. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, because he's a plant, right? I don't know if I should put like some lines on him. Like he might be like the inner bud of the plant, you know? Where's that little one? Or maybe I could put like little speckles maybe on him, so when I paint him, see like little bumps, like he's pollinated, or he can pollinate or something. Yeah, that'd be cool. It'll give him some texture when he gets his. Do not like these tiny things. Tools. They don't want to stay on the wood very well. I don't care for it at all. Alright. Make sure everything's going alright. Yeah, it looks like everything's alright. What? How? That's funny. Maybe I could put like a little leaf on his head in there. Let's see something here once. I haven't used the razor knife yet today. Oh, there it is. So kind of give him a little bit of something in there. Do that again. But set her here. Come on, get off there. I want it to be like there's like pollen or something down in there. And then we'll close them up a little bit. Something down in there. Get that one just a little bit thinner. It's kind of thick. Now that There's a little bit better curl with that too. Keep the other one the way it is. Just wanna bring them up just a tad. Alright, so I like how that is. I like it now, it's got the bumps on it. I think it's a little better. You had a spider chase you? I had one actually fall on me when I came in the door the other day. That's spiders don't really bother me too much. I don't care for them, but I don't like them when I'm in a canoe or a kayak. That's when I don't like them the most. Just a little bit thinner than what I had to. We're just gonna start covering them with some leaves now. I don't think yet. Oh yeah, I need to make his hand still. That one needs to be just, this leaf's gonna go on his back. The other one needs to be just a little bit smaller for that. Let's go, okay. So we need at least 3 for his hand. I think that's fair. Okay. No, too big actually. Oh, maybe not. Let's hope that arm doesn't break off. Already not staying on there very good. There we go. Yeah, the spider I ran into the other day was just a tiny one. Nothing to be worried about. You guys in North Carolina got some crazy spiders. And we do have a brown recluses here, but I'm not too worried about them. Seems like there's enough clay there or something for it to stay. things in the way. It's not enough. They don't want his arm to fall off, you know? Sorry, a doll shoe, huh? Well, yeah, we don't have them here. Yeah. You guys can keep them. I don't like those spiders or any of the other nasty bugs in that warmer weather. Oh, it's nice weather, yeah, but you guys got a lot more bugs that I don't want to deal with. Same with where my dad lives, in Arkansas. I don't like all them fleas and chiggers and all them stuff. Yuck. I'm good. Although this year hasn't been bad at all. It's so cold. Alright, so he's got some leaves up there and leaf there. I think he needs to have some underneath him here. Couple. Black widows. Yeah, black widows are gross. We found some inside of a truck one time when I was at my last job. It came from down south somewhere. Not cool. These leaves are relatively easy to make. I think once they get painted, it'll be cooler. Actually, just marking them up a little bit, not really a whole lot. It looks so cool once he starts getting leaves on him. That's why it's good to go in there and do some of that cleaning sometimes when they're little like that. Especially where you're at. Like, I don't know if you guys got banana spiders there, but when I was in Florida, like, and seeing them, those things grossed me out. Like, made me never want to move down there after I seen that. Disgusting. Banana spiders are gross. Even worse than any other spider. It was like I seen one and then I seen like a whole bunch. I seen like one and then it was like 50 and it was like 100 and I was like, oh no, I'm not going over there. Oh. Staying within the fence. This guy is actually pretty cool. Once I got the leaves on him now, and it looks kind of like feathers, but if I don't overdo it, it'll be alright. Don't know if you have those. This guy looks awesome. Thanks. He's coming along. I wasn't really caring about him too much today when I started. Like, I almost contemplating starting over, doing something different. But then figured it's not really a challenge if I give up. I don't know when I started, so. Really hope that most of these stay on. You don't have a problem with them. Hey, they look pretty cool. Well, I guess the roots aren't going to get anything, so I don't mind, I guess, putting a bunch more of these leaves on it a little farther up. Yeah, they're from Florida. They're not very cool. You don't want to look them up. They gross me out. I still get the heebie-jeebies thinking about it, because it was like I seen one, and then it was two, and then it was like 100. But the little anoles or whatever that are running around are awesome. Chameleons. Lizards are cool. Yeah, I don't care for crustaceans either when they're alive. Oh, we get wolf spiders here. I actually found one like a week or two ago. My buddy came over for the first time, never seen where I lived, and we were like looking for them little bugs that look like pill bugs or whatever. They roll up into like a little ball. He like feeds them to a couple of his frogs, toads and stuff that he's got, turtles. And we were flipping over some stones we got here, and there's a wolf spider. It was like the legs were like that big around. I want to say, I don't know, it was like 1.5 inches, like spread out. It was really gross. But it was cool seeing that there was one, you know, alive. Big one. It's just cool seeing wildlife in general, so it didn't really mess with me outside. Yeah, I think if I don't care about how many leaves I really put up here, as long as I don't put it on the space stem and up there, you know, I could probably put another one. Yeah, I just always look whenever I go and move around stuff. Same thing in the garage, we get wasps in there all the time, so I always try to look for them too. Got some spray ready already. I gotta tidy up my garage a little better this year than I did last year. Make sure I don't get them in there. Black wasps, I hate them. Yeah. No, again, they build them in like my tarps in my garage. I go in there earlier in the year and I opened them up and found a bunch of old wasp nests. Not cool. He's actually turning out pretty cool. I like him a little more now. Node down here or something. I guess I just like working with the little tiny. He does look cute. It looks like you want to go pet him. Like he'd be like a puppy like type plant creature. Like he'd be like licking your face, even though he's got teeth. Yeah, he's so cool. I guess I just try to be a little optimistic. Yeah, come here, boy. Come here. It's really hard to it's really easy to like get kind of like, oh man, I don't really like it while you're in the middle of doing it. But I think a lot of times you just gotta keep going with your idea and try to still make it worth it. I mean, yeah, so a little over an hour, or a little over 2 hours right now, total time for this little guy. I'm rather pleased with him. I mean, nope. Okay, now I was thinking about how this will work. Still wanted to put the idea of putting a little mushroom or two down there. But I don't know. How well they'll stay on it, you know? I found a couple little mushrooms in my plant today. when I was watering them. They're pretty cool. Or it could even be like a little baby growing on. That's kind of neat. Can't believe how big my little chickens are getting. Crazy. They grow crazy fast. I didn't know that they grew that fast. Ah. That one looks cool. That little one. Yeah, I want to do one more like that on his back. Where's that shadow coming from? There we go. So I got a little spotlight surgical room here. Like the lights all beaming in this little area. It's crazy. My little space has evolved over the last 4 months. I had a friend that was trying to talk me into making a few things to go and take down to a craft fair or craft mall. Been thinking about doing that. Little plant things, mushrooms, and maybe little gnomes or something. I think I could probably sell them. Oh, I'm just gonna pick this guy up. A lot of clay there. Little plant gnomes and stuff. I think it'd be kind of neat to do. Fairy garden stuff, yeah. That's what I've been thinking about doing. Trying to maybe making some money off from my craft, you know. At least do a little bit here and there. So I can keep doing the bigger stuff, you know. Should I? I've been thinking about it. Been really contemplating it. Kind of want to see how these little guys turn out, because I'd like to maybe make some little things that could go inside plants. I could. This little mushroom thing on his butt looks cool. I think that worked out good. I think it got the effect I wanted. So you think I should do it then? Maybe I'll make up like 10 mushrooms or something like that, and some little gnomes or something, and just go down there and talk to the person that runs it. One of my friends actually takes a bunch of stuff in there, like reclaimed wood from barns and stuff, and he makes shells with it. And I could talk to him too about it. This guy is so cool. Once I start adding the leaves and like the little mushrooms on there, I was thinking about maybe roughing this up a little bit here, so it looks like it's maybe like a little bit of moss or something. Put like a green spot on it. Yeah, I brought the idea up to a couple of my friends too, or not friends, but coworkers, and all of them were like, "I would buy some." So my neighbor at the dog's play was like trying to take money out of his wallet. That's funny. This little mushroom really kind of made him a little bit cooler. Alright, so I gotta add some more leaves to him anywhere. I like how he's got the leaves there all across his shoulders. I don't think he needs any more like veins or anything in the roots, or more root things. You have to just put a couple little bumps and stuff in it. Yeah, I think they would too. Like, just have to figure out what works, you know, and something that doesn't take up too much of my time. I mean, I know it's gonna take up time, but once you get kind of like a rhythm down, I mean, figure out how to make morel mushrooms and make how to do other local mushrooms that are around here. And the town it's in is like a big tourist town. They have like all the water parks and everything. Wisconsin Dells. I'm like 20 miles away from there. Yeah, I had a friend that did birdhouses, like folk art birdhouses, out of all reclaimed wood and handles and stuff from restore shops and stuff like that.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
It's a really cool idea to do.
There's something more.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can do to this guy. I mean, it's already really cool. Put like a little node in this spot. I mean, there's not really a whole lot you can do with something that's this small without ruining it, you know? These are like cracking a little bit. Yeah, I really like him. He's cool. Maybe it could have some. I did put a bunch of birdseed out, so all the birds are like finally coming by the windows again. It's kind of slow on it. Yeah, this guy's pretty cool. I want to make sure that these still have like a little good mark where they're separate.
First you want to kill me.
Don't have to be separate, but
Blow.
good spot. That's a good spot.
I am a slave. I am a slave.
I think it's cool because of the size too, like birdseed, yeah. I'm glad I reminded you. Gotta keep them birds fed. He's only like 7. It's only like 7 centimeters. Less than 7 centimeters. Still had three to work with. I could have went all the way up to here. I gotta start getting used to the size that I can work with. Cause this guy's like tiny. Yeah, it's crazy when you actually see it. Oh wow, I didn't know I did that to that a while ago. That's why it was way up there. Got that figured out. Yeah, he's not super mini. He's still pretty mini. I've seen some people's that are like so tiny. Can't believe it. But they're using that like Procreate stuff. I still want to try to do some with that. But I really like the way the it's cosplay comes out. Well, I think this guy's done. I still had like 40 minutes. Or, yeah, like 35 minutes to still work on them. But I don't think I can add any more, you know? Like, the only thing cooler I can add would be painting it. He does look pretty cute. Wish I could have got this arm just a little bit smoother over here. But I really can't mess with that a whole lot. Yeah, I want to say he's done. Set him off to the side. This stuff all kind of organized. Start working on this dragon head some. Had some issues with it. I'm sitting. Whale things came off it. I want to pull the teeth out because I think I want to glue the teeth in. And then I can do a little more work with them. But this guy I think is done for the day. Put him over there. Oh, we'll do one more little turnaround with him. Get him on the center. I eventually want to edit these videos out and make them into time lapses. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna set him off to the side. Yeah, I can like stop the recording and then start the recording too. So like I can separate what my videos apart. Well, it kind of has that shape, my guy. That was what he started off as. That's what he ended up being. I guess it's kind of like it, I want to say. I don't really draw diagrams too much or pictures too much. My drawing's like a 5-year-old. Don't mind that drawing. It's only from a 5-year-old. You don't have a 5-year-old there. Okay. It was mine. All right, so dragon head. Got a little cracking. Some teeth falling out. Got a little bit of cracking going on inside the mouth. I like the placement where the teeth were, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I think when I actually put them in, I want to use the glue and glue them down. The stuff for sculpty. Because it wasn't going to work out that way. I think they would fall out later on too. So, and then I did kind of mess around with like some like scale stuff going on it, so I got a little bit of an idea how I kind of want to do it, but yeah, he's turning out toothless now. But that's alright. We're keeping them. They're still in the container over here. Okay, that's all of them. Down in here, it was like cracking. And then there's a couple little spots along here too. Right here. See that? So I kind of want to make sure I can try to smooth that together. It might happen for me moving the jaw around too, so I'm not gonna get too anal about it because it's just gonna it'll upset me if I end up trying to do it too much, you know. Trying to fix it something that isn't gonna be able to be fixed. I have to flatten it out before I bake it. Do with the Mandalorian skull. I think once it gets baked, the polymer like breaks down more, and then can go into it better, or like stick together with it. So I don't want to lose my jaw in there. That looks really awesome in here. Kind of just trying to. Here, we're gonna do something different with this camera because it was set up for the little guy. Get this up here. That's a little better. Even this guy's pretty cool. I really liked how he's turned out. I mean, these things, I kind of thought they were gonna break, but I just kind of want an idea what I want them to look like, more or less. I think that's another one of the things that when I go to bake them, I want to put them on like at that time. I just have a feeling that it's too much clay to be sitting there hanging. But I kind of know where I want them. I kind of got an idea of how they're gonna look. So now it can be, and these were starting to crack too, like they were cracking apart. So I have to figure out like about when I'm gonna do that part. This is when I'm gonna have to bake this head, and then match the neck parts up later. I was thinking about even, because you can bake this stuff multiple times, it's not gonna hurt it. I just try not to bake it multiple times if I can. But yeah, so I got the part coming up along there. Do it over here too. It looks so clean over on the side. Doesn't have to though. It can be a little rough. It is the inside of a mouth. Doesn't gotta be perfect, you know. It's the other side. Get rid of the rough edges in there. Alright. It's weird going from the little one to this bigger one. That's a big transition. Not want to use a metal tool for this part right now. This may be the right one. Still haven't really thought of a stand yet to put this guy on while I'm working on him. Just gonna try to figure out something, but just thinking about like some boards and clamping it to it, or the necks to it. When I get to that point, then part of me is like, well, I'm not there yet, so I'm not really gonna worry about it too much. But definitely is gonna be on the radar pretty soon. I use my finger as a guide next to it instead of where it wants to go. It's kind of hard. Oh, that looks pretty good in there. Just want to get a little water. Yeah, I'd be excited too. 13. Putting a lot into it, sounds like. Okay, so thinking about just doing like scales down and like just kind of like blocking out a lot of it. I kind of did a little bit the other day, but I don't know quite exactly how I was thinking about doing it yet. I want to do it. Like overlapping the nose from the sides, kind of like what I'm gonna do right now. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. His eyebrow. The hardest part's gonna be putting this detail stuff in. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Lemon cheesecake layer. Oh, yummy. That sounds good. My fiance always wants me to make her a cheesecake for her birthday every year. So I make a homemade cheesecake for her. Not much of a baker, but I do like cheesecake. And I really like homemade cheesecake. Yeah, I think the head's gonna be more like smooth scales. I think it'd be better to do it like that than have the scales be what else do I want? Be added on. It's very smart what I just did there. I gotta take a break here for a second. Cool, I'll check it out here in a second. Yeah, this thing's gonna be epic. I actually don't have my phone over here. Oh well, I was just trying to find it so I could check that out. Let's see something here. Oh wow. It's a nice cake. Did she make one like that for your daughter? Like, kind of like that? Yeah, that is nice. Looks like it took her a long time. Cool. Oh, that'd be cool. Ah, that's cool. Those look neat. The dripping frosting looks cool on 'em. Oh, cool. Make it with confetti, and then when you cut it, the sprinkles pour out. Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a big process to make that. Sounds kind of like one of those pour cakes, when you pull the thing off the top of it, all of it pours out. Sounds like it's gonna be a birthday to remember. Yeah. Yeah, she'll remember it. It's for your daughter, right? Your daughter's the oldest? Yeah, he's gonna have some detail. I mean, the knight's got a lot of detail on him, so... Like, this guy's gonna take me a while still. It's gonna be quite a bit of work to do this guy. That's why after I do the, like, upper body... I might even, after I do the necks, I might even stop and start working on another project. And then do that other project and then come back. Depending on how long it's gonna take. Plus, I want this guy to be like my one of my trials of doing the best I can at this, you know. The Mandalorian guy was like a big deal for me, and now this guy's gonna be the next thing, you know. I wish I would have recorded that process for the Mandalorian guy. I didn't know what I was gonna quite do yet with this. If I was gonna stream or I really need to have something to put this guy on so I can just not hang on to him. It's gonna be cool. Ruby Cat is being a bad cat today. Scratching her furniture. It's weird how animals do that sometimes. They just do different stuff out of the blue than what they normally do. I might end up really careful what's going on there. Careful that. Maybe we could just bring it all the way up. So having that hook on it. Already got some chicken made. I'm kind of hungry. Made some just garlic chicken today. I'm super hungry. My tummy's growling right now. Yes, I said tummy. I don't quite know what I want to do about this nose piece. Maybe make it be a piece right here. Kind of trying to see what works here. that either. It's always tough trying to figure out a pattern. Oh no, when I get done here, I'm gonna eat something. Try to keep to the same schedule every day that I do this, so that then I'm kind of used to it. It's gonna be hard copying this to the other side. Start matching this up a little bit over here. Yeah, I kind of just keep to the schedule because I already put stuff in the oven and baked it. Then I can stop and relax all the way then, rest of the morning. Keeping to a schedule has really been helping me, like, work on these things and stuff. My problem before was I was always procrastinating, so really getting out of that cycle. I really like the eyes on here. I'm so glad I painted them myself. Yeah, it's gonna be really tricky. I think, like, if I just go slow, kind of doesn't have to be perfect because you're not gonna see them both at the same time. So I think if I just go slow about it and get it close. Just as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Weird holding it though, like to be able to see both sides. Makes my arm feel weird. It's like this spot goes down. Quite a bit. Plus, you're only gonna see this one side of it, so I guess it's not really that big of a deal how much it really matches. Just as long as it kind of does. I'll make these a lot deeper once I get it all figured out where I want it. I just got another one like right below it. I wonder if I can get away from that. Just had the one right below its eye. Yeah, these eyes are just so cool. Definitely want to make some more. I almost want to do some dragon heads or something for a little while. Do like a little series of them after I'm, you know, I got a lot of ideas of projects I want to do, so I think that would be cool to have part of one. I hear that frog again. It's so cool. It's like super loud. You just let me know he's there. That's all. Yeah. Well, he has a woman know he's there, actually. Is probably what he's doing. Here, probably. Right there. I like try to put myself in like the camera position, so like I'm looking at what the camera kind of sees. I think it kind of works. Heard it sounds like an alarm clock. Racket first thing in the morning, yeah. We yeah. Animals like to do that, don't they? Like to let you know that they're there. We're kind of in the country, so it's nice. There's a lot of wildlife around us. This guy's gonna be so cool. Now they're starting to come together a little bit more. Really seeing his look. I don't think that's overdoing it, is it? No, I don't think it's overdoing it. Okay, let's have that right there, though. The horn can be kind of jagged. Oh, it's crazy how it just starts coming out. I like the edges to be kind of a little bit rough, because then it looks like they're kind of scales. Thanks. Yeah, he's gonna look so cool. I'm already super excited about him. Like, this guy I kind of want to take my time on too, you know. I don't have a time constraint, so like the minis, I like have that little time constraint there, and it kind of pushes the decision making to be a little bit more like abrupt. Or when I do these, like, or this guy, or like the bigger ones, I try to put my time into it, you know. I actually try to like think about yeah, it's really easy to kind of rush yourself too when you're doing this stuff. I'm excited about that cake. That cake you're gonna have, that's gonna be awesome. Makes me want some cake right now. I got a cookie over there. I'm just thinking about food. I gotta stop. So it's got like a little bit of a triangle right here. The eyebrow. Okay, so start on this. Yeah, that eye right there is a little creepy. Yeah, definitely starting to come along here. Oh, it's this one right here, actually. Dang it. Good thing the side that's going to be on the ground. That is smooth as the other side. Cookies sound so good. I love cookies. I just don't eat a whole lot of them. I think this thing goes up like this to this spot. And then there's between them. As I start getting some detail in here, I really like the way it starts to turn out. Like, I got a good idea now of the way he's gonna look. And now it's just a matter of refining these scales. How they're gonna actually be then, you know? He looks cool. Let's stretch my back for a second. Gotta crouch over for this part. Quite a bit. It's pretty close to the same from side to side. I'm not really expecting it to be perfect. I might have to put yeah, the detailing's looking so cool. Yeah, it's looking pretty close. I mean, it's not too bad. I think I'm gonna make this one go across. Now the other head can look a little different. I feel like, you know, they could have two different personalities between the two dragon heads. And there's two brains. So still got the holes for the teeth. Don't want to lose too much of everything. Touching it too much. I know those ear thing is gonna go on here still, somewhere in here. I want to at least. 2-inch stopped. Yeah, his ear thing is going to come over here somewhere, so I'm not really going to put too much more on that part there. Back. Assume this is a spot that's going to be tighter, the scales would be a little. Maybe have another one right here. Yeah, throat looks so cool. I hope I can do the other one close to the same. So when it's open up here, it's like you can see the back of his throat. Yeah, it's so crazy like how it turned out. Even made sure there's like a spitter, flame spitter back there. Reminds me of like a throat of a fish, like a pike or something, or a bass. Kind of do the same thing for the bottom jaw, but I think that I'm gonna do it just a tad bit different. The front of it's gonna have quite a few cracks in it because it's gotta be able to bend. Scales or whatever. Okay, let's see. A lot of little tedious stuff, but it's definitely gonna pay out in the end. A lot of times just figuring out how to hold it. The hardest part. Oh, the jaw started coming off. Ooh. That's alright. That's alright. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but then I won't be able to do this part. Just kind of stuck with trying to figure it out this way. I'm not going to put too much detail into the bottom part here, though. I'm going to kind of run all these ones in the front together to the center. And then I was going to run it. There's like a little thing here. Gonna go around this. Little tiny, like a groove or a bump. That might be an oriole I hear out there. And I'm just gonna make this be like a lip of some kind on it. Do that one. Together. Need more coffee. I love me some coffee. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Still? So this one, don't have a spot yet. Go. Oh, its tongue fell out. That's okay though. Kind of thought it was going to. I was flipping it around quite a bit there. Ooh. I got kind of the basic shape, at least. Still see a little cracking going on. Way right here, it seems like it's a little thin or it's cracking or something there, and trying to take care of it before it gets too bad. There we go. Alright, so we got that part down there. Somewhat. Now this is... Trying to lose too much of my shapes I already got going on here. So I'll go down from... piece. This one kind of out of the corner of the eye down. It's really hard to match it. Sure. There. Kind of like putting a puzzle together in a way, you know? Yeah. I have the idea, but I don't have the pieces yet, you know? It's the opposite, I guess, kind of a puzzle. I know what I want. I know what I want it to look like, but to get there, it's a whole other thing. This one goes like this. My hands are getting a little bit sore. Just a little bit. I think now we got kind of a good base down on it, where it's gonna be. I think tomorrow we can refine it a little better. This is kind of just getting it set up kind of where it's gonna be. Big area to go here still. Pretty cool. Bad kitty. Cats want to make a call. Funny how animals will do that. Not make a call, I mean, act up. I can tell when I don't give my kitty and dog enough attention here. They definitely let us know. I think I want to put a line going all the way down the center. I think it just suits it. I think I'm gonna pick the bigger one. This one really lets the groove get deep in it. It's a little bit more firm to use than the other ones are. I didn't want to use it right away because it's so much bigger. But now that I got like the areas kind of set up where I want them, now it's not so hard to use this bigger one. Such a process for everything, you know? Yeah, this guy's gonna be so cool. I really want to be proud of it when I'm done. Like the whole thing being this large of a project. Just the whole having a vision in my head, working it out, I think is gonna be really cool. And it's really big. It's a big project too, so it's like kind of testing me a little bit in multiple ways. Not just the sculpting part, but like endurance on a big project and sticking to a plan. I guess the other thing too is it'd be really cool to achieve a feat this big for sculpting for me. Yeah, and you start getting your figurine for the coin captain going. Yeah, it takes time, so there's a lot of detail, you know, you're gonna have to go slow at it and just put whatever you, how much ever you feel you want to put into it, and try to do your best. So I made the other side that I didn't like as much more detailed, but this one thing better, just to see how it was going to take it. I kind of like being able to put cracks on these too. Fix this beak a little bit. I've been squeezing it pretty hard here, getting all into it. But some of the little nicks and gashes and stuff I'm just leaving. Kind of gives it a little bit of character. Little big tool to get in some of these spots, but it kind of gives it its look too, being trying to fit this tool into some of these narrow spots. It's like the imperfections sometimes are the good part, you know? Weird horn outside. Kind of reminds me of like a cartoon too, like when I'm looking at it, these lines. They remind me of like cell shaded. It's weird that it looks like that to me. I'd like to get a big portion of this guy detailing done here. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be coming together. Yeah. Skylights are nice. Natural light is like the best light. Like the lights I'm using on here that are just LED ones, they're say sunlight on them. They give a nice even color, even lighting. Or some of the other ones kind of, they have like a hue. I had watched a bunch of videos of how people had their setups for drawing and painting. I kind of just did the same thing. Try to have good image quality because it's like a must when you're watching somebody do sculpting. Oh, that's a bummer. Took the blinds off. They're on there for a reason. Yeah, Harry Potter cake's gonna be super awesome. I just can't stop thinking about that. The oozing frosting. Sounds so yummy. What kind of cake is it gonna be? I think it's even awesomer that your mother-in-law is gonna make it. Oh, I asked what kind of cake it was gonna be. like the flavor of it. Rose yellow. It's not always about the cake. I personally like German chocolate cake the most. Like the coconut walnut frosting. Gallendos colors, cool. Yeah, we made a German chocolate cake all the way homemade a couple years ago for my birthday. It was really good. Except we couldn't eat it all, and it got like molded on us because there's no preservatives at all in it. Or no, we got fruit flies got in it. Is what happened. It's super good though. A lot of work to make a cake homemade from scratch. Yeah, it was yummy. I got a picture of it somewhere, but oh man, it was so good. It was like all the way from scratch too. The cocoa and everything. Probably go back over a bunch of this stuff to kind of like fix up some of it. Some of this I kind of want to just smear it a little. Oh, this guy looks so cool. Yeah, those really made him have a lot more effect to him. German chocolate cake, yeah. Huh. You like German chocolate cake too then, huh? Peanut butter chocolate chip. Oh, chocolate. Oh, it sounds so yummy. Oh, well, looks like it's noon. Got a big portion of this stuff done today. Got the dragon's somewhat scales for his head. Kind of figured that'd be the best route to go with the head scales. Looks super cool. I really like how it's turning out. I got the hiccups right now, sorry. Yeah, I really like how it's turning out. It's definitely the eyes, oh, your stepfather can't have chocolate. That's a bummer. Yeah, I don't think I know anybody that doesn't like German chocolate cake either. Unless they don't like coconut. Yeah, once he has his teeth again, he'll be really cool. And then he get those flails on the sides. And I think that the head is gonna be pretty much done after I get the flails, and I want to work on how it's going to connect. And then I'll probably end up setting him aside and not doing the neck part right away, so I can do the other head. And then I want to get the necks together. But this was a fun day today. I got quite a bit done here. Seems like it's been pretty productive. Last couple sculpts. Younger sister doesn't like nuts. I like the walnuts and pecans and all those things. So yummy. Got detail in his head, and then we got this little bugger. He's so cool. Yeah, I got a lot done today in 3 hours. Definitely got a productive day in. Dragon's got a bunch going on. That's makes me super happy. Definitely gonna be a long project there, but I do appreciate you guys being here and coming along and watching me through this whole journey today. I'm grateful for you guys being here. Be back on Thursday working some more on the dragon. You all have a great day. I'm gonna go get some food. And we're out of here. Mind drops, mind drops. Have a great